welcome to today's video. I am so happy that you are here. Today I'm sharing with you an exercise for the feet. So in this modern world, we have a tendency to just stick our feet in shoes and kind of just have these two pieces or two lumps of meat and our feet are not necessarily that differentiated in movement or that articulated and kind of desensitized, so they're not receiving that much information from the ground or from your body as maybe they should. So one recommendation that I definitely would give is to, anytime you can, be barefoot, whether that's in your house or walking on the beach, whatever. I would suggest that you do take the opportunity to do so, because it's really healthy for your foot to be released out of that shoe and have its time to just sense the world and be what it truly is. Being used in the way that it was created to function. So this exercise is good for all kinds of people. Obviously, the feet being what kind of meets the ground for us usually, that first contact point where we push into to lift our body up in the air, not flying but standing up. We have a lot of weight. We give our feet, our feet have a lot of responsibility, okay, because they carry us throughout the day. So oftentimes, our knees tend to suffer and our feet tend to suffer because of the continuous weight that's being put on them, okay? So I would say that knees and feet, you always can do some either preventive exercises, or of course if you actually have some issues with them, the arch of your foot is flattened or whatever it is, I would suggest that these exercises are good for that. Now, if you have been on my channel before, you kind of maybe know how I feel about going to different kinds of therapists, like physiotherapy or chiropractor or massage therapists. I do think there is some value in that. I would just say that I don't have the best experiences, and I also, from working with people, I think that if you want that to have value, well, first you are very dependent on who you are going to, and that this person genuinely is interested in helping you and that is extremely skilled in their craft. That's one thing. But there is such a time limit and such a high price and such long periods of time between one session and the next, that to really get any value out of that, I feel like you have to have your personal practice. So I promote personal practice, period. And then if you want to add things to that, then that's great. So again, what I believe that is going to help you the most with your body, whether you are healthy or not, or whether you are a very experienced mover or not, whether you are hurting some places or not, is still to have either a daily or a weekly practice that you are doing for yourself. So I do believe that you should invest that time into yourself. But I'm totally going on a tangent here. The exercise today, you can do this seated, you can do it standing up, seated on the mat. I suggest that you sit on a chair if it's your first time. So let me come to here. Now I put out some a towel. You can grab some fabric just to help you as a tool. Now you want to make sure, let's just work on the right foot for now. You want to make sure that the weight is off the foot. So if you're standing, you want to just lean back over your other foot, and probably you want to take your sock off, but I'm not going to do it for this video. First of all, let me show you with my hand, which might be easier to understand. So the foot is laying, relaxing on the floor. you want to start by contracting at the top of the foot, flexing the foot off the floor, and then you want to spread the toes as much as you can. So really think that you are stretching out or like expanding your foot as much as you can, upwards or backwards, like so. All right. Then you want to meet the floor in a sequential motion, meaning that you're pushing as best you can through the sole of the foot as you lower it to meet the floor before you kind of relax it on the floor. All right, so let's do just that part to begin with. So I am flexing, and I'm flexing the foot off the floor, contracting at the top of the foot, and then I'm spreading the toes as much as I can. And for some of us, this movement is going to be really slight, and that's fine. That's where we're starting. That's okay. Doing like so, then sequential movement coming down, so pushing through the sole of the foot. You see, meeting the floor bit by bit, then relaxing the toes on the floor. Now from this position, let me again show you with my hand. So using my pants, you are now relaxing your foot on the floor. Try to grab the fabric. All right? So you're going to grab the fabric and then curl your toes under like so. All right? You're doing so almost exaggerating, over articulating the movement. Let's try. So I'm grabbing the fabric. Oh, I wasn't able to. And lifting my foot. All right. If you get a cramp, please release it and give it a few seconds. Yeah, definitely got a cramp in my toes. That's okay. All right. So to repeat the motion, contract at the front of your foot or on the top of your foot. Pull it back towards you. Spread your toes. Now meet the floor in a sequential motion. Try to grab the fabric now and pull it under. So I'm not able to do so. And pull your foot up. All right. Relax your foot. Now spread your toes. Contract at the front of your foot, the top of your foot, excuse me. And then sequential movement down. All right. Grab the fabric. Exaggerate the movement. Curl your toes under and lift. Let's do 3 more. Relax. Spread your toes and grab. So this movement with when I do this with children, I call it the nyam because it's like your foot is like nyam, nyam, like eating something, like nyam nyam. All right. So coming down, grab the fabric under, lift your foot and exaggerate the movement. Spread out, sequential motion down. Grab the fabric up. All right. Now you can relax your foot. You can make some circles if you want to. And let's just leave this for a second and I'll talk about how you want to set this up. So you can do 5 to 10 repetitions on each foot, alternating your feet, and you want to do that, you can do it 3 times. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, for example, depending on your troubles with your feet or whatever. I hope this video was helpful. I love you very much and I'll see you here next time. Ciao.